Kucoin engineers, and welcome to another live stream. Today we are with Alper, Arda, and Can. Now we are going to look at Bitcoin and anticipate what the market is going to do. If we are going, if we will keep going for the bull run, or are we going down to 10k levels? We don't know it yet, but we will make sure at the end of this live stream we will all know that. And also, we have got huge promising projects that we will speak with you. And we have huge news, huge crypto news that we are going to share with you. So don't forget to watch this live stream till the end and don't forget to like and subscribe. Now, if you are all ready, first of all, I want to ask, how are you guys? How are you, Alper, Arda, Can?
Hey man, I'm
Everything
good.
is
How
good,
are
my
you?
friend. Thank you.
How is everything?
Everything's going fine.
We are as good as the market is.
Yeah, I totally agree. And now market is still at the same levels for several days, and it's getting boring. And it's getting boring. Altcoins may have done some movements, but if Bitcoin is still, it's boring because it gives me no hope. It gives me no thinking what's going to happen. There's a little bit risk. If Bitcoin goes down, all the altcoins that went up will go down also. So let's not keep you waiting anymore. Let's look at the Bitcoin chart and analyze what's going to do. And as you can see, we are forming a triangle. At this position, 25,200 is a strong resistance zone. If you look at this at the daily chart, you can see that there's a top here. We showed you at the recent live stream. We showed you that resistance zone. And now we are trying it for the third time. There's a little weaks, but if we are looking at the strong trends, this is the third time. And we also have an uptrend at the bottom line. You can see that Bitcoin price making higher lows, but there's no higher highs. It's still pushing the resistance zone. So the main thing that you must do here is wait until Bitcoin breaks down a level. If it's going to be the 25,200 level, or if it's going to break the uptrend. The main thing you have to do is, while Bitcoin is still going to make it get a support bounce from here and hits back to this level from the resistance zone, you have to wait. And if you see a trade opportunity in the altcoins, you can trade them. But do not open long or short positions on Bitcoin. Wait until a breakdown or breakup happens. If it's going to break the 25,200 level, you can see that I opened the alarm clock at the 25,300 level. When it breaks here, I will wait for a retest, for a pullback. And when the pullback happens, if it's going to be successful, if I see the green candle just higher than this resistance zone, I'm going to open a long position. And also, if it breaks this level down, I don't mind opening a short position directly. I'm not going to wait for a pullback, for a retest to this resistance zone, newly resistance zone. It's a support line now, but if it breaks here and then tests this again, and it keeps going down, it will be a resistance. I won't wait for a retest. I will directly open my short position and put my stop loss levels. If I'm going to make a scalp position, I will check my stop loss level in a hourly candles or 15 minutes candles. I will look for a top and I will put my stop loss just above it. And if there's no top, if there's no good top formation for me to put my stop loss, I'm just going to put my stop loss over this level, 25,200 level, and then hold my short position. If I get stopped out, I will directly turn to long position. Why I'm doing that? Why am I waiting for a retest, for a pullback to open a long position after the resistance breakout? It's because that if a breakout happens, if Bitcoin breaks the resistance zone, you have to see a good volume with it. If there's no good volume with the breakout, probably there's a huge chance, huge risk that Bitcoin may make a pullback and stops out the long positions. But in short moments, as you can see, if I turn the chart at the daily candles again, we are in a huge bull run for a while. Bitcoin raised nearly 50%. It's a really huge bull run. There's a high chance that we are going to make a double top at this point. We can see that this kind of tricks at the Bitcoin chart back in 2017 and back in 2020. So we don't know what's gonna happen on Bitcoin yet, but that's my thinking. That's what I'm thinking, and that's my strategy for now. You guys, do you have any opinion about Bitcoin? What's gonna do?
I think Bitcoin price is, as you said, it's boring, and it gives no hope. But in most cases like this, when there's no hope, it goes up, and when people are too happy because the price goes up, it goes down. I mentioned this in our last stream. So if market loves doing what people think, it's the opposite. It's what it does, and I think it will be boring for some time, and we will see what happens next.
Yeah, that's true. Any other ideas? What's your strategies? Will you open long or short positions if a breakout happens?
I think at this position, the Bitcoin have a little bit dump because of the some of explanation of Putin for the Russian war, and now maybe if there is a good news for the market and the other situations like the fundraisings, the projects, the exchanges, maybe Bitcoin going to their rules. So that's the key point. If the Bitcoin is give the good news in the basic news, and Bitcoin is going for the rise, and I think this is for the news, and it includes some good news for the other exchanges and the launch pads as well.
That may happen. That may happen. There's a launchpad rush at the moment, as I
Yeah.
can see.
And
I hope Bitcoin goes up in the
yeah,
coming
we
days.
we all hope for that.
So, if you have any questions, you can ask us from the comment sections. We are reading all your comments and we are trying to answer them. If you don't have any questions about Bitcoin, what's gonna do, or any altcoins, we will move on to the promising project that we said we will talk in the live stream.
Okay.
So I'm gonna close the chart.
Okay. If I can if I can speak about this, let's start begin.
There's a little question. When will Bitcoin hit 13K? So
Oh,
the question when is a really risky thing because no one knows when it will hit or if it will hit. All we do, I mentioned that at the last mainstream, all we do with the technical analysis is analyzing the trend of Bitcoin or any other asset that we are looking at its chart. So all we do is analyzing the trend, if it goes up or if it goes down. And according to this trend, we are opening our positions with a true risk management. So we can't answer one question, but we can say that right now we are in a bull market. The prices are rising, so we are not waiting for 13K to come. But if the trend changes, if Bitcoin breaks down its support line and at the daily candles, if we see a downtrend, then we can say that Bitcoin may go to 13K at some point, but we will never know when it will come.
yeah, because there is so much news about the Bitcoin. If it's positive, it's going this way. But now, yes, this is so much opportunities for the war and so much opportunities for the down racing things because of the bad things inside the world. So basic for the basic news, yeah, Bitcoin can see this point if there is the big things for the bad marketing inside the other projects and the other launchpads and other jexes as well. As you know about the FTX incident in the previews, there was a very big incident and very upset things to other projects like the Solana as well. And it can be happen for the other JAXs if there is a huge things, huge movements for the other projects. As well as the Binance is moving forward for the other JAXs and DEXs for their policy, for their movement, and for their tricks. If they've got the strategy for lose the war of their independence for other exchanges, this can be happen for them. So basically, this can be happen in a short or long time. But yeah, we couldn't give the exact time as well.
The Black Swan events can happen anytime. No one waited for FTX to go bankrupt, the SBF to go in jail and then bail him out. No one expected these. These kind of events can happen to any exchanges. Most of us didn't expect this, as I told earlier. And if we look at the incident and ask us why, because they seem that too big to fail, but they made a misjudgment that the bull run will keep going. Many people say that the second bull run of Bitcoin, as you can remember, Bitcoin hit $63,000 and then went back down to 30K. And then from the 30K, it went up to 70K, $69,000. Many people say that FTX did the rally. FTX started that Bitcoin rally, the second rally. So probably they felt like extremely strong, extremely, they had a control over the ecosystem. They had many big investments in many projects. And the main thing that they didn't calculate at their position is they thought that the money will always flow to them. But when Bitcoin and other altcoins started going down, the volumes dropped also. The commission earnings, the earnings from their investments went down. And it's a really big thing. Imagine that for the years, for 2 or 3 years, the money keeps flowing into your account and extremely huge amounts. You can't really believe it. You invest in some project and have nearly 100x returns. Those kind of returns only the VCs, the FTX kind of stuff can do. In some projects, we may as well do it, but imagine that if you are doing 100x, what else those VCs are doing? So after that situation, they misjudged their position, and when the money flow stopped, they found themselves in a really bad position, and then they went bankrupt. They over leveraged their company, and that's what happens if you over leverage. If you put your trust in one thing completely, they put their trust in FTT. They made FTT collateral. They took FTT collateral debts, and then they couldn't repay it. When the FTT went down, when the Binance told that they are going to liquidate all their FTT holdings, the FTT went down and the collateral were not enough for FTX, and then they went bankrupt. No one was expecting this, but after that incident, there's a really big lesson for us to learn that anything in the crypto ecosystem is not immortal. Everything can die, everything can go bankrupt. So don't put your trust in one thing, one coin, one project. Always diversify your portfolio in this newborn ecosystem. The crypto is born nearly for 10 or 20 years. The Bitcoin started in 2008. That's what I'm going to, that's what I'm saying. Always diversify and always put your money in different ecosystems like NFTs, DeFi, AI projects. Don't put all your money in one thing. Don't put all your money in NFTs or just DeFi. You can remember that back in 2021 and 2022, we had different rallies. For a month, the NFT projects went to moon. For a month, the DeFi projects went to moon. So don't put your trust and don't put your money all into something. Most of the people didn't realize that, they also misjudged their position. They think that money flow will always keep going. They will go to moon, but they didn't. So they end up having a huge chunk of tokens that worth nothing at the moment. So don't be greedy. Always take profit when your position is in profit for huge profit. That's all I'm gonna say for now.
Okay. In an addition to that, there are so many complicated things inside the Bitcoin hodlers, the altcoin hodlers as well. We also can explain that, Billion. Now there is so much complicated things inside the JAXs and DEXs and inside the projects because of the funding things, because of the incidents, because of the blockchains projects, because there are so many positive projects, but they also got the effect from the incident. For an example, Aptos has also the Alameda Research investment in their side, and there are so many quality ventures and capitals inside the Aptos project. But after the Alameda Research and the FTX incident, the project has been down for 2x approximately. But after this incident has been solved and Binance Labs investment is come into the project, they also keep on, and after the Bitcoin's positive effect, the project is going high. So this is not mean that if one of the venture of capital of one of the project has been done and collapsed, this is not means the project has been collapsed as well. So basically, if you are looking for the Solana right now, Solana is also racing because of their community and their ecosystem and also their blockchain as well. So the blockchain is so much advantages between Matic, between Bitcoin, between Ethereum. There are some similarities and differences in these projects in terms of so much velocity things, so much the other things like the fundings or something. The project is also going high. So basically, if you are a little bit respectiveness on all of the investors, so you can basically wait for the Bitcoin, but this is not mean for waiting a long time. So thank you so much for the words.
You're welcome. I think the same with you about this topic. The thing that you must have in mind is the thoughts. Don't give your ears. Don't listen to thoughts at every time. Just Alameda Research made an investment to Aptos doesn't mean that Aptos is going down with Alameda Research. That's only an investment. The Aptos announced that they made a partnership with Google. They started a hackathon with Google's big price, like $100 million or something. But the price didn't care. The Aptos price didn't care. Most of the times, if there's news like that, the project has to be up like 2 or 3x. But Aptos didn't care. Aptos went down. Maybe it went up like 10%, 5% or something. I don't really remember at the moment. But that news, if you believed in the project, you gotta buy when those news came in. If Alameda Research goes down, so who cares? Those kind of positions, those kind of big positions will never be sold at the market. If some VC sells it in the market, probably they are going to sell it for really for a cheap price. They will dump the market. No one wants it. Both you don't want it, and both the VC doesn't want it. So they make OTC deals, over-the-counter deals. They make partnerships. They make agreements with other VCs or big investors like the whales of this ecosystem or something, and they sell them directly with a previously agreed price on a previously agreed price. So don't freak out when a VC goes down. If it has investment in a project, don't lose hope about that project. There will be a FUD. The project will go down. Solana went down to $8. Aptos went down to $3. Now look at where they are. No one knows if the bull run will continue or not, but don't lose your hope. Don't sell with the panic. Just keep looking at the project, keep looking at the fundamentals of the project. If people are using it, Solana, there are lots of NFT communities. Even the biggest NFT communities got freaked out. But at the end, Solana is still being used. There are still lots of developers on it. It may have lost some, but it's still up and running. So there's no point selling all your Solanas at $8. You should have bought at the position. That's what I think. John, Arda, do you have any ideas about about this
we have a
topic?
question. We have a question from Yusuf. He asks, "Can Binance go bankrupt, and should we be afraid of this?" I would answer this as you said. Anything can happen in crypto markets. So I used to trust Binance with everything. I never thought that it could go bankrupt. But after the FTX incident, I started thinking that it could happen. So I'm not putting all my eggs in one basket. I'm always, as you said, diversifying my portfolio and using, different cryptocurrencies and different exchanges for, to not lose all my money.
Now that's a good answer. Can Binance go bankrupt? Yes. Will Binance go bankrupt? We don't know. So
Yeah,
we are just taking our cautions and moving on with our life.
Yeah.
So let's start talking about the promising projects, Alper.
Okay. I got you. As I talked to you in the previous, Aptos take lots of investment, and the airdrop campaign has been started in the previous as well. So this is not only the Aptos, but also the Sui and the Sei networks has been start their campaign, and we also gave the videos in Coin Engineer channel, and you can also watch them. And there is so much opportunities for the projects, and I want to explain the other things, the other diverse types of the projects, and this is the NFTs. Aptos NFTs are so much hyped in these days, and the Topaz marketplace has been included so much project, and there are so many airdrops inside, like the Matrushka babies in the Russia, and there are so many opportunities inside their NFT marketplace as well. So basically, I want to show to you our community, and I want to show my screen to the community as well. And please hold the line. Okay, now I open the Topaz marketplace here. As you can see, the projects, one of the first top 10 projects has been very, very important in this Topaz marketplace. Why? Because there are so many opportunities inside for these projects, for the airdrops. And in the previous days, Optomingos has been made their own airdrop campaign with the redacted case. So redacted case give the community for the possibility in the future the NFT hatch. What does NFT hatch means? If we have got these NFTs in the previous, so in the campaign, in the future, while we have got these NFTs, the hedging campaign is give us the new Optomingos in this market. New NFT series in this NFT marketplace. So this is a new opportunity. If the redacted case will open in the future, with the different rarities, different specialties, different things inside the NFTs, we can increase our funds, and we can increase our possibilities for the Optomingos. So this is not only one opportunity inside the Optomingos, but also in their Discord channel, they also announced that if we can hold the other things inside the Topaz marketplace, I want to look at them for the other NFTs. Aptos Land Genesis NFTs. For this hatch, if we have got the lands of the Optomingos in this NFT series, we've got the opportunity for the Optomingos game. So there are so many linkages, there are so many webs, and there are so many communications between all of the marketplaces of Optomingos NFTs inside the Topaz. Means that the Aptos NFTs are very, very important. Why? Because there are so many features. For the recent thing, I also want to point out that as you can see, 4 pips NFT is still going for the mint now, but there are not so much means because the people is afraid of for the dump of the price of the four pips right now. But if we can see that we can mint them for the 1 Aptos, and then if we can see in the market there is a little bit down, but if we can see the other possibility, the hatching things. What does it mean? If we can hash these NFTs, we have got so rarity NFTs inside our portfolio. Maybe we can down, maybe we can high, but there is a little bit opportunity for that. We have got a little bit experience for that. In the past, we have got a very little experience for that. In the previous, the Babes NFT marketplace in the open ocean, that we want to buy with my friends, and then the minting problem is like that, was like that. But what did happen in the past? While we are take these NFTs in our wallet in the past, then while we are hatching the NFTs, all of the NFTs, even if the common ones, even if the rare ones, is very high, while we are minting price is 0.1 Ethereum in the previous for the Babes Clan NFTs, and its previous price while in the bull was the 3 Ethereums. So this is not means that if the NFT series is not minted immediately, and this is scam. So basically, we have to look at the other possibilities. They have got the partnerships with the Takashi Murakami teams, Yoshi Hashimoto from the Japan, and they are also the artifact people inside there. What are they? If we can look at the now big markets, the first of all is the Aptos, Punk NFTs and the Monster Apayat clubs. But the second one is Clonex NFTs and the artifact. So if we can see all of the portfolios of the NFTs, we can also see all of the possibilities as well. This is basic like that. This is not means in these days if one of the NFT series is not going for the fast minting inside their NFT series. This is not means they are scam. So basically, I also look for this project. I also look the Fur Peeps project in the previous. Optomingos is following. Bruce Pierce is following. Austin, who is the Aptos Labs team member, is following. And in addition to that, Aptos Monkeys is following. And these are the lots of opportunities inside NFT marketplaces in the Aptos right now. So basically, they are gonna hype, I think, because this is not mean if the NFT is going down and this is gonna add for the mint, and that's all in this side. But also, I want to speak about the NFTs in the Topaz marketplace for the other opportunities. Aptos Monkeys has ejection opportunities for the communities of theirs. If you are an holder of the Aptos Monkey, you have got the ejection things inside your NFTs as well. You can buy the NFTs more cheaper if you are a holder of Aptos Monkey. If you have got Group Peers, you can take the Group Peers NFTs in the tavern and you can earn lots of abilities of your NFT, and you can also raise your NFT right now because there is a huge campaign. I explained Optomingos, and then the movers holders of the movers NFTs holders of the Topaz marketplace community as well. In the future, in the Sui marketplace, they will earn the airdrop. And this is one of the opportunity of the NFT marketplace, Aptos and Sui. So this is the key point. If you can detect the linkages, if you can detect the explantations of the NFT projects in the Aptos in these days, you can earn money very easy. But this is not so much easy. You have to check out the news from the Twitter. You have to check out the other possibilities. And this is the summarize of the Aptos insight. So, and this is one of the hype things in the move language for the programming in the crypto ecosystem. SEI network is important. SEI is also giving opportunities inside theirs, and we can also check out. There is a new thing inside the site, the staking game. While you are creating the Kepler wallet inside the website, and then you are connected with that, you can use the faucet, you can make staking inside the validators. So basically, while you are staking inside one of the validator a little bit amount, instead you are starting for the game. For the staking game, you are earning 3 points per day, and then after 2 weeks, the testnet is gone. The Atlantis testnet is done. So basically, if we can earn these points inside the SEI network as well, we can increase our airdrop possibilities as well. And then in the previous, SUI had got a airdrop events inside the second wave, but they are all hold right now. Let's look at the wallet, and I want to show to you what we are participated before. So let me check out the, sorry for the bad password. I want to show to you what we are participate, but we don't share to you because of the risks inside the project. This is important in the SUI because they will be third party inside. Sorry, I couldn't enter here, but I want to explain with the words. So this is the 8,192 game inside the SUI network is NFT airdrop possibility inside the SUI marketplace. Also, the Cappy NFTs, the means, the hatchings, the synchronized of the NFT makes the NFT airdrop the possibility inside. But after this, the SUI explained that only 2,000 members inside the wave 2 can earn the testnet airdrops inside the project. So in the third part, there got so many different plays, so many different things inside the SUI. If we can find the wave 3, they've got the much possible airdrop events for the NFTs in the SUI marketplace as well. At the last of my words, I want to point it out this. Today, we are going to participate Foxyverse NFT minting because this is important. They are make the partnership between Martian marketplace. So we have to look at the minting possibilities, free minting possibilities inside Soful and the Topaz is safe for us. Why? Because in the previous experiences of ours, we also checked the news of the Topaz and the Soful marketplace. We also detected that there are no there is no complicated thing inside this NFT marketplace. Even if we can check in the Topaz, the TAC NFT series are also free minted before in the Soful marketplace. So we have to check all news. We have to check all the subscribers, like bigger guys like the Elon Musk, like the Vitalik Buterin. Maybe they've got the big opportunities inside these NFTs because they have got bigger things inside in these days for the zero crypto users, and maybe they will meet with these opportunities instead in the new marketing. So these are my all words, and then I can close my screen right now. Thank you so much.
Thanks for you.
Thank
Thanks.
you, Alper.
Thank you. I want to add something. Alper said that you have to follow the big projects. You have to look at their tweets and also find the connections. If you don't have time for that, and if you don't know how to do it, you can follow us because we are doing it for you, and we are sharing those connections, those linkages with you, as you watched Alper just a minute ago. So don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel, and you are good to go. So anything you want to add?
You know, I can add Fetch.ai, one of the biggest artificial intelligence projects, and it's also listed on Binance, has announced a partnership with Bosch, the German
Yeah.
manufacturer. I don't know how to explain it, but
Yes, yeah.
they announced a partnership with them, and it increased the Fed's price on Binance and also some of the other artificial intelligence coins prices. We've been seeing a artificial intelligence coins trend for over for the last month, and events like this helps increasing the price of the coins in overall.
And it's a big thing. A crypto project is making a partnership with a huge company in the world, which is really known. That's a big thing, and it says that the crypto is promising at the coming years. Not just the speculation, but we can do really real things with those cryptos eventually. And if you have any questions that you want to ask, you can ask. I want to finish this live stream in a short time. We are going closer to 40 minutes. Probably most of you are got tired. If you have any questions, don't mind asking. If you have not, let's finish. Let's wrap up and finish the live stream.
Yeah, thank you so much for everybody. It was a third live stream of ours here, and it was a huge opportunity for explain something to you. Maybe you can understand, and maybe you can earn something from our meanings. So thank you so much for everybody. If there is anything from you guys, please also subscribe and look at our videos. And don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you so much.
Don't forget to like and
ask any
subscribe.
questions. You can also ask any questions you have in your mind in our Telegram global channels, which you can find the links of in every description box of our videos.
So thank you guys. See you next week.
See you. Take care.